tournament, really underwhelming. No one turned up. Nothing to lose, really, I suppose. Just turn up, play your game, you got the map pool you wanted, and hopefully they can show us some level, because I don't want another 2-0. This is elimination. Let's get them on the ropes. Let's get them working for it.
I think 3D Max got to feel like this is a great opportunity at this tournament to actually get a win. You know, you're missing out on other top teams here. So I think 3D Max absolutely should get through this one today.
Right, well, guys, the game has started. So
Let's do
thanks
it.
for your thoughts. You hop in. Hope it's a good one.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to yet another elimination game here. Dust2 to kick things off. It is picked by Lynn Vision, and we'll see a 3D Max. Certainly the favorites going into this one, but showing their weaknesses here at CAC so far, going down to Legacy in a pretty convincing manner.
And we get those two maps that they lost yesterday. We get Dust2 first, which they lost 13-6 to Legacy on yesterday, and then we get Inferno as the second map, which they lost 13-7 to Legacy yesterday. So a real chance for 3D Max to show us what they're really capable of and bounce back today. Lynn Vision going to the tunnels, going for a fast B-pop to kick off this pistol. Oh, and Lucky Joe Beretta's at the ready, but blasted by grenades. He still comes away with a shutdown.
What?
Lucky with 3.
Oh my.
The table fell apart. The casting desk, that was that crazy.
Okay, they might still be able to get a plant down, but wow. Did that go wrong very quickly indeed. They do max damage on those grenades. And now it just begs the question, will we see a plant? We certainly will not. 3D Max put their best foot forward. And it's Lucky on low HP, getting 3 kills at a duel leads while blind as well. That is ridiculous.
Had a grenade as well, Henry, straight to the face.
Yeah, 2 of them.
Yeah, tech issue.
That's what we like around here.
Right on cue. Lightning fast pistol into a tech issue. Hopefully get this one resolved and as quickly as possible for you. But it does give us a little bit more time to talk about this round, I guess. Because look at this. Bang. Straight away. Grenade. You think Lucky's going to get eradicated. Somehow it gets 3. Bang, bang,
27
bang.
HP. Wow. He actually got like 80 damage on the 4th player as well.
Yeah, 3 big booms for that one.
Man, oh man. No plant, no chance.
All right, so we get 3 M4s out straight away here for 3D Max. Lucky, Body, and Ecstasy's picking them up. Maka goes to the Scout for Mass Forward Gravity. Maui was saying that he would like to see what happens for 3D Max if their initial gun rounds don't work out, if they have to go to a plan B, if their game plan gets shattered. Looking forward to seeing that. I think the first 2 maps here, maybe Dust2 is the greatest opportunity for Lynn Vision in the series, but absolutely I would feel like yesterday's Inferno was just a bad day at the office for the 3D Max. We've seen way better Infernos.
I think just to know, I know how I was feeling yesterday, and they had to travel to China as well.
Yeah.
So if they were feeling half as bad as I was, I feel like that's why they weren't presenting their best game.
Weren't particularly finding their B game, their C plans, you know. So, yeah, very rough for 3D Max on the opening day, but, you know, a great chance to bounce back here and break the hearts of some Chinese fans because they might just lose out on Lynn Vision.
Yeah, we did see TYLOO crash out down to that lower bracket. Lynn Vision, though, lose this game.
Out.
It's GG, no re.
Yeah, GG, no re.
So we are back into the action. It's going to be a 4-spy, surprisingly, with no bomb plant. So this is where things become extra difficult. We talked about the helmet situation before. It's going to be Amelia taking the Tech 9 Kevlar basic util. And these sort of rounds, like, what are you hoping for? Get up towards shore, execute. They're going to smoke the double doors momentarily. Courtesy of Amelia. Going to see a little smoke over the top towards B as well. Lurk smoke from outside. Oh, well.
An attempt was made. He's just giving the tunnels an afro.
Oh, man. That's a bit rough. Kind of gives up the game a little bit that no one will be coming there if you've thrown it from that far away. So what's the play? Actually got some. They've got a player in the CT spawn, which will be finding success. It's going to be West Mellon.
Yeah,
good for 1.
Yep, that's going to be nice and easy for 3. And we got Zachary and Starry coming out long. The last-ditch attempt towards Exorcist, who could actually take himself the ace, but of course not, because Starry's deagle right between the eyes. A second kill of the round here for Lynn Vision and a rifle available on the site.
They can recover some rifles here. Need to apply the pressure while the bomb's going down. It didn't come through. Oh, this actually gets really weird now.
Oh, now to the deagle. M4's out, and Body doubles up. Saves the day. Good bit of damage there for Lynn Vision, but no bomb plant.
If they got the bomb planted, you could justify another investment here, but sure, you get the 3 kills, but you need to buy in the next. So some P250s maybe, but ultimately, smooth sailing so far for 3D Max. Looking for a clean 2-0 here to reignite their chances at CAC. Lynn Vision managed to take down GamerLegion. It was 2-1.
Yeah,
still
they
a good
did.
result for them.
Yeah, Limvision surviving, getting into the next one. But when you look at who the opponent is, if you win this game, it's going to be the winner of MIBR versus Virtus.pro, which is currently ongoing. It's 11-11 on that second map, so VP might have an
looking
opportunity.
for the 2-0, right?
Yeah, it's exactly the 2-0 of the series over there.
Well then, full eco. The vampire round. Bleed out that utility. Won't be doing much more than that.
No, if you're just tuning in and you heard us talking a lot about 3Max's jet lag, their travel schedule, give you a little bit of an update on what their season has looked like so far. They kicked things off playing the first tournament out of the player break. They actually cut their break short after the major in Austin. They came along to play at Fisher Playground 1 in Belgrade.
Didn't go well.
Did not go well for them, but went on to go to China. And they played a tournament there, came back, had another go at Fisher Playground in Belgrade, this time for the second go. And they also went to Pro League, where they made it to the playoffs. So it's been a long old travel for 3Max, who returned to China for the second time.
That's why we call them like a bit of a streaky, inconsistent team, because they either make these beautiful runs where everyone looks magnificent, or they crash out in group stages and you're left scratching your head.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of scratching his head, he's going to be ripping them off. It's going to be Maka using that scout to great effect. One of his signature weapons for sure. Zaka makes things interesting. Keeps the round expensive here. Is there one more? I think there might be. Yep.
Yes, there is. It's Starry's Little Deeg. 4 seconds on the clock. Want to die before the time, and he does. He's given that mercy. So he'll get some extra cash.
They've kept the CTs very modest. We'll say that much.
Yeah, they have great damage across the first few rounds here.
Can't bring out the AWP unless you went glass cannon for Maka.
Yeah, don't really want to see it, but he's gone for it.
There it is.
Feels like it's a very important tool to have here in your arsenal on the CT side of Dust2, especially when you consider the fact that the Ts are very likely to have one of their own.
Important first gun round here. Might even give a slight edge to Lynn Vision in terms of the economy. 3 players towards B at the start. Pretty standard. He's going to wait for initial interactions to go down. Get controller lower. And that's the next objective here.
Maka can't really tank the fire for much longer there. He's out of there, back to safety. He's going to reposition down towards CT spawn and take up an angle, making sure no one walks beyond those double doors.
So low B is clear. Molotov towards shorts. Molotov pushing back the CTs. Maka needs to be very careful. Even a couple of bullets through the door would take him down. Nice flashbang towards short here. Zaka with a good opening as well. That's towards B. Didn't expect the AWP perhaps. And speaking of which, Maka felt like he could get back in the round with that one. Can't connect the dots.
Dangerous angle for an AWPer. Maka loves to get close quarters combat, loves to take risks, get involved in wild fights. And this one is very wild, Henry.
Yeah. Shotgun style AWP. Oh my god.
Absolutely love it. Pops up, gets his head back down, Jack in the box, and Lucky makes sure it's a double. A swift death sentence here for Komi, Sue, and Amelia. And we've now got Starry and Zacher. A 2v4. The first kill from Starry comes out long in this attempt, but now his teammate's gone. It's just Starry.
15 seconds. Oh, and Lucky with a beautiful sequence there, dropping. A destructive flashbang from Goose, swings out, gets the double, finds the third towards long as well, and closes things out with the quad kill.
Yeah, Lucky's had a great start.
That jumping little gambit. It was a 5-on-4 advantage, bear in mind, for Lynn Vision. Perfectly timed this little peek. No Kevlar, no problem. It's the palm tree flash. Yields 2 kills. Nice work on the third, and then no problem on the fourth as well. Gets the dink, knows he's got it. And it's going to have to be another partial buy with max loss bonus. No plan once again. They are yet to get that bomb down.
Yeah, it could be a nice 5-0 lead here for 3D Max.
Once again, though, they're still kept modest. They can just win one round and break through. It's going to be a B split by the looks of things here. He's setting up that util outside the B tunnels. You can smoke CT spawn right here. I guess they're going to smoke CT spawn, get them out, and then he'll smoke Windows and doors. Maybe he's got 2 more smokes there. And they'll try and flash through and flood through.
3Max seem to have the right setup for this, though, Henry, right? You've got 1 player just behind the doors. That's lucky. And then 2 over towards the B bomb site. So in terms of having the setup you'd want, it's right there on the table.
Body, I don't love this, but it's worked out nicely. Can hear them coming. Chaos in the B bomb side, but it's going to be 3D Max coming out on top so far. Body having a cuddle in the smoke with Zaka. And whatever they had in mind, it's not going to come to fruition. You can see, okay, they smoked the back platform. That's kind of cool. And throwing away the orb. Some damage done, I suppose. Can't recover that. But money to drop it. 5-0 3D Max. This is what we're expecting. One of the absolute tournament favorites here after their run at EPL. Inferno up next. The signature map, 3D Max, considering Nuke was removed by Lynn Vision. Looking much sharper today. So far, so good. Partial buy. Swept aside. Gravity tagged on the cross. Bamaka just getting warmed up now. Posts himself in towards lower B. Precarious position. Can only stay for so long. Smokes come down. Realizes he's outstaying his welcome. Will retreat. Looking for that opener. Or reposition back towards the A bomb side. Smoke to deny some mid-access here from TYLOO. Good damage inflicted so far.
Oh.
Can't finish things off just yet, but Amelia, yeah, really nice shot. Good adjustment there. They find the opener, a 5-on-4. First real advantage they've had so far here on Dust2.
Yeah, under a minute left to swap. You know, you've got Gravity down on 27 HP. Looking good for the first time here for Lynn Vision. Maka can unravel this, though. He's waiting on the longhouse. Great angle. Should be able to peel away Starry.
Oh, there they come. Thing is, though, he can get one, but it's a pretty committed position, and he doesn't even hit the shot there. Unfortunate for Maka. That should be enough to win this round. They don't have anyone towards A, and they're going to flood the bomb site momentarily. Lucky already considering the save, I'd imagine. Smoke goes down. We'll throw in the HE. Try and pop it open, catch him on the cross. But yeah, that confirms. They have some safe passage in towards the A side. The save already being considered and probably called at this point. Long plant, round done. And that's quite promising there from Lynn Vision. Early days here on Dust2. Sure, it's 5-0, but you can still win the half. Flash is coming over. Body, nameplate's 1 down towards lower B, but the hunt is on. They want to take down everyone here. We set the money not excellent for 3D Max. It's been some very close rounds. Being kept humble. And Zaka making light work at the first, and it's a clean sweep there. Body of $1,500. The rest of them can buy, so might want to discuss their options here. We'll see what they've got up their sleeves. Going to be an orb dropped early. I think Gravity will have to make do with just a pistol at this stage. I'll go for the 5-7. You can see concessions across the board in utility. No helmets purchased, no kits brought to the battlefield. No initial damage on the cross at least, but setting up util for long. Going to be taking their time, waiting for the initial grades to come through, and then Maka, you feel them coming now, can hear them as well. Molotov towards the pip. Very deep. No one home. So Maka holding the CT spawn angle, hoping someone will try and jump in the pip. See if he can catch one more blind. Patiently waiting, communicating. He suspects they're down towards long. They use that information. Here comes a flash. Doesn't catch him at all. It's a clean pick there from Maka. And they've got the intel dinker. The fact they've pushed up a B as well, they can actually stack the A bomb site now. Call me Sue looking to shut down that prospect.
Well, there's Maka's shot chiming in again. Nice shot from Body. And Amelia alongside Starry in an almost unrecoverable situation. Now it is completely unrecoverable as Amelia moves over towards Cole. Nice double kill. Okay, hold the phone. We got a flank coming in though from Long, and Amelia's just right at Gravity running. And Amelia's got that one as well. They are absolutely throwing this one. Amelia's down to 4 HP though. It's still going to be very difficult to win this. But once again, ripping the money away from 3D Max. This should have been a clean round. And what can Amelia really do here? A 1v5 it would be. Can he grab body? He's got by. He's got by his crosshair. Just seen his head. Amelia. Okay, it's all of a sudden down to just Maka. Amelia comes so damn close to pulling off the absolute unthinkable play, but it will end up being a 6-1 scoreline for 3D Max. And a heartbreak there for Amelia.
4 HP and a dream. Yeah, it's certainly throwing there. The first 2 kills, fair enough, but Gravity just trying to close things out. Gives all the sound cues away. I'm swinging long, here I come. And yeah, it almost ends in complete disaster. Like I said, just great shots in the first 2, nothing wrong with that. But this play, that's very questionable from Gravity. And now it's left them completely hamstrung. That should have been a clean sweep. That was a 5 versus 1.
Yeah, Amelia's done so well that to make the most out of that situation. Keep 3D Max low on money. Maka taking a risk, getting that opening pick. Here's the tunnel push. And this is the problem with 3D Max. They're just so annoying to play against. They're so always aggressive. Pushing everywhere across the map. It's hard to predict what they're going to do, what next move is coming up.
Felt like they could have got a couple there. Lucky 1.5. Guarantees the round if he finds Westmelon as well. Takes him to 46. Finances uncomfortable once again. Here comes Amelia with a hot hand. Spots one towards the ramp. Spotted. Good grenade. Significant damage towards Starry. AWP in hand right now. Molotov at the ramp. This could be Maka watching the cross. They have got multiple bodies on position. Amelia, though, looking to shut this down. That's the kill that should decide the outcome. Gravity's not going to check this, is he? Oh, he absolutely is. Nice work. 3 versus 1. Can't afford to let this get close again. Needs some finances here. No scope required. He actually
hit the leg shot. All right, Gravity dropping him. Oh, a nice little upgrade as well, that. So a chance now to stabilize the money again for 3D Max. You can have a decent enough buy coming up here for Lynn Vision. Get the AWP out. Zach are purchasing it. And then the rifles out across the board. All right, 7-1. A great start here for 3D Max. A tech issue, though. You don't love to see that. Hopefully it's a short one. Not exactly a great day for the Chinese Counter-Strike team so far on day 2 of CAC. We've
good point.
Watched TYLOO get beaten 2-0 by Fnatic. They're down to the lower bracket. Lynn Vision facing elimination.
And that's Fnatic
7-1 right now.
With the new roster as well.
Yeah.
TYLOO, what happened to them? After their Fisher Playground victory a few months ago.
Yeah, TYLOO were starting to ride a wave, weren't they? Biggest tournament in their history.
Thought that was it, but maybe it was a fluke. That was where Jam Young was presenting some rare form. And, well, Maka continues to dominate with these opening picks. Zaka goes down again. The money's still strong, riding the coattails of the max loss bonus. Keeping 3D Max modest throughout. Their money really hasn't got going. But a great open up. Got to recover the AWP for Starry once again. Zaka unable to win that opening duel. Maka's loving Dust2 so far. Always been so good on it. Even back in CSGO. And, nice. Well, no, Danny guy cursed him.
Starry's done well. Important to get the trade back here. Play a 4v4 with Maka, who's pretty solid so far. We've got Gravity going into the tunnels. Aggressive play. Call me Sue. Ready for these kills to ensue. He's got himself the first steal. Go back again for a double dip, and this time Body able to withstand. He gets dinked though. A lot of his health ripped apart, and he's the only B player. You've got to have some sort of reaction, and that's Exorcist pushing out of the
that is quite a good one.
Longhouse all the way through T-spawn.
He can even catch them. If they go for a slow B play here, which is looking likely, he might perfectly time this.
Oh my god, he's going to be so frustrated. Jumps down.
They haven't heard him.
Yeah, they have not heard him. Now Body has the information. They're coming at him. 30 seconds. All he needs to do is stay alive. If he gets one kill, massive as well. But it's all about staying alive, keeping them distracted. But Body gets found immediately. Exorcist has to take that first execution from behind. And he's looking for a chance here on Westmelon, and he just can't get it. It's now Lucky 1v2. Had a hot start to the map. Looking to keep it up here in round 9. 10 seconds. crossing into the site. They've got to get that bomb planted, and Starry nails it as he picks up the AWP.
Finally, some fortune there for Lynn Vision. Looked like the backstab was going to be enough, just couldn't quite find the timing. This is how Sorry got them back into the round. Ridiculous shot there. Courtney Sue, excellent work getting body so low. Westmelon had to win that duel, 10 seconds remaining. Bomb not planted, and Starry hits a very important shot. Like we said, the money's been battered and bruised throughout. So it's going to have to be a force buy here. Not a great one. 3 rifles, 5-7 for Lucky. And this could be their ticket back into this game. 7-5 still very possible. Mid control granted. No one in lower. Lucky. Just that pistol. 2 players tucked away in the B bomb site, but their efforts are focused towards the short area. Flashbang coming in courtesy of Westmelon momentarily. Near them coming. Grenade. Doesn't quite hit the mark. Mid to B smoke deployed.
Yeah, it could be a B split again. We got 2 players in the B bomb site and 2 out the double doors. This is kind of the exact round that 3D Max want Lynn Vision to call. The issue is that's not the way they would have liked the mid fight to go.
What a flash from Zaka. Both players completely blind.
Now they can go back A. You've just taken out 2 B players. You know one of those A players at least has to rotate off to consider that mid issue. So, you know there's going to be a weakness on the A bomb site, and Lynn Vision making the perfect call. So that's going to be the round. Your 3D Max is going to save, and it'll be 7-3. Get some better weapons at least here, 3D Max. At least some kind of positive.
That's all they really can do. So clean. From Westmelon, the perfect flashbang. Shuts down there. Aggressive setup towards middle. Hoping to bait a player in, but pre-fired in the corner. So blinded towards spawn. Couldn't recover. Barely any damage received. It's a perfect round for Lynn Vision. Not out of the woods just yet with the 3 safe weapons, of course. But things starting to liven up here in the first map of this elimination game. Lynn Vision not going down without a fight, that's for sure. Their money should be absolutely fine for the last couple of rounds here. Can't say the same for 3D Max. This is tactical timeout territory now. And there it is. So you got 2K. You could drop a little bit, I suppose. You just take the eco around these weapons and build up the funds going forward. You get $2,400 on top of what you have right now. Maybe that's the play, or you could go all in. Really try to make this round work. Not investing anything so far. Looks like they're just going to keep the eco. See if Body and Maka can step up. Maka's been great at the opening picks. They go for a Zeus. So it will be the eco. They've got an HE to cross the double doors. I believe Maka will deploy that to start. Just to obscure any vision on the cross. They get 1 smoke. They sell it as well. They can't even afford a smoke. Desperate times here. Okay, they have 1 now. XCs will have it. Oh, dropping the decoy. Trying to bait out the peak.
There's the swing up short. That's going to be Lucky. Gone. Stood away. Lynn Vision are doing a good job here, Henry. They're actually recovering this half. There's a little bit of a risk to this round. You know, 3D Max did have decent enough weapons, but I think with the start Lynn Vision have here, especially with this Exorcist push going to be found. Oh my god, no way the USP wins this. Oh my god, the USP won it. And now it's no longer just a USP, it's an AK-47.
Even take any damage there. Okay, that's significant. Exorcist is a master with the AK. Makes the round still heavily favored towards them, and with this position...
Body's going to get this though. Body's got the low HP player, no problem. Standing and fighting, couldn't get a follow-up, but 2v2.
That'll do.
2 will do.
Gravity trying to find a timing to push the smoke.
Oh.
Needed 1.
All right, it's time for the Master to step up. That USP fight in the lower tunnel might just cost them everything. Grenade to the low HP player. Let's wait and see. Exorcist is going to deploy it. Starry's dead. That's it. 1v1. Bomb plant denied. Exorcist just gets rid of his opponent easily. The aim punch comes back to bite him, though.
Great effort.
Yeah, would have won that if he had some Kevlar.
Oh, for sure. Really nice play with the grenade as well. Denies the plant.
This was 7-1 though. This was 7-1 for 3D Max. Now we're looking at a possible 7-5 half of LynVision clawing their way back into the game. They're going to play this last round of the CT side without that Maka AWP. It was a very effective tool in the first few rounds of this first half. Maka even electing to go for a glass cannon to get it out and showed us some silky movements to jump up for that cat peek. Went for some aggressive moves up top mid. Just doesn't have that option here. Here's Body, and there he goes. Not ready for that straight up mid push here. I like this call from LynVision. Now the B bomb site players on high alert and really under excruciating pressure.
Oh, what a shot. The B bomb site wide open, final round here. Man advantage for LynVision. Star is going to get at least one, makes a meal of it, but still delivers on his promise. Should be the round here. No real reason for Zaka to overcommit. He's applying that pressure, knowing he's going to be a nuisance to deal with. And they've just got to go, knowing there's only 2 players on the bomb site. It's your only chance to retake.
He got in front of the molly, though. XSC's got in front of the molly. He's been spotted now. The element of surprise no longer there, but he wins the fight. Oh my god, they're actually pulling it off. Zacker's going to give away his position with a flash. Someone just needs to get on the defuse and hold it. It's going to be 10 seconds. It's the long old stick, but Zacker's locked out. Fakes the window push. Needs to go. Needs to stop it. Just can't do it. And 3D Max somehow secure an 8th round. What a retake at the end. It did not look likely. That looked like 5 all day long. But 3D Max steal it out of the hands of LynVision.
The 10-second defuse as well. I thought Zaka's position, I thought he'd activate a bit earlier than that, but he's way too late to the party. Allows him to get back in. He did dead on. The fact he's playing in front of the Molotov. XSC's able to isolate these duels. They know that Zaka has to come in. Looking to deny the defuse, but can't find the shot. 8-4, good recovery there. Their finances got out of control, but it's a very solid half there on their opponent's map pick. 8 rounds on the CT side of Dust2. Still a lot to play for, though. Important pistol coming up next. Will be LynVision to swap over now.
Yeah, we do have confirmation of their opponent. The winners of this game will go on to play Virtus.pro, who have toppled MIBR in a 2-0 fashion.
Wow.
Not exactly the result MIBR were hoping for coming into this event. A lot of hype around them with their new roster.
They just need more time.
No, that is true, Henry. They need more time. The major is coming around the corner, though. Budapest in a couple of months.
Well, here we go.
Indeed.
Lucky top fragging, 13-9.
Had a big pistol in the first half.
He certainly did. He got the 3-man spray down with those dualies. Can he replicate that form? They've got decoys, flashes, smokes, Molotovs. Is there a P250 in the mix? There is not. What's his decoy going? So trying to get the body block out with the decoy. Not going to be successful. Can call me Sue. Step up. First couple of kills. It's the dualies once again. Doing a lot of damage. The USP's chiming in as well here. Hunting down these last 2 players. The round's done. Is there anything left to be said? Maka and Gravity up against the world right now. And they actually retreat. This is the smarter choice. Like, why run into the potential onslaught of Glocks?
Right. Well, this is going to be 50% of the pistols won here for LynVision.
It's a good stat.
Zonic says that is the law.
Zonic's new law.
Sonic's new law. Written in at Pro League. Under a minute left. 3D Max going to try and see what else they can get out of this round. We're not expecting a whole lot of success for them, I'll be honest. It's a little Amelia peek towards Maka.
"30 seconds. Chances extremely limited. Goes without saying. Might as well see if he can find a couple of kills here. About as good as it can get. If they find a plant, I'll be gobsmacked. Low HP on Gravity. 18 points of health to be exact. 15 seconds. Just got to go and hope for the best.
Yep, that's clean. All right, and a follow-up even better. So a pistol round picked up for LynVision. No bomb plant, as you mentioned, so no force by, well, powerful force by 3D Max. They could decide to go for it, but that would be ill-advised.
I think you're right. You got a nice lead right now. No real reason to force and take the risk, bring out the AKs in the following round here. So once again, just try and bleed out the util.
Yeah. Well, PT50 can be quite the deadly weapon.
Maka always likes to bring out his scout, though.
He does. I see a lot of teams run this now. Send the scout out, see if you can soften them up.
A lot of footsteps heard for Zaka.
Oh, nice shot.
God.
Yeah, big fan of that, Maka. Going up again. This time his head pops like a balloon. Zacher goes in for a second on the MP9, started to assist. And we got not much else really to talk about in this round for 3D Max whatsoever. It's going to be 6 rounds now for Lynn, closing that gap to just 2.
Yeah, XSC is going to try and get something out of this, though. One more kill. We'll feel like the scout was worth it. Does get the tag. But unfortunately, I think that's it.
Yeah.
Trying to finish this player off. Another tag found, but only 1 kill is obtained. That's Westmelon going down. Beautiful shot from Maka, to be fair. But here come the AK-47s. Maka will have to make do with the scout once again. All for Zaka.
In all honesty, it's looking really, really solid right now for Lynn to tie this up. And we come back to, so some of those weaknesses we talked about for 3D Max. We're talking 7-1 start on Dust2. It's now 8-6. So they've completely collapsed. They came out strong, but fizzling out rapidly at this point. Heavy commitment out long side here. Emilia going to be dropping back to play towards spawn. Doesn't want to get involved in any of these fights. Oh, this shot from Zacher, wanting to make the most out of this. AWP goes back in for a re-peek. The only player that could really punish him at that range was Maka. He only had a scout.
It's going to be a gap on the smoke, I believe, as well. It was body blocked. We'll see how detrimental it is. But the opening frag, very promising here. No gap in the smoke to be found, but maybe the spray through the smoke does a lot of damage here. Body can't finish his meal, though. It's going to be 2 players residing in the safety of the smoke. We'll see if that second one down on the CT side. Great comms. Boost comes in, chipping away at 3D Max here. 4 on 2. It's Lucky and XSC to try and piece this one together. Still got a fighting chance with the low HP out there. Lucky trying to isolate this fight. Those ones one towards Gandalf, but going to overlook it by the looks of things here. And that's round.
That is no problem there. No. 3D Max had a bomb plant again. Leaves them in a situation where the best they can hope for is some upgraded pistols once more. And realistically now, it's going to be a tie game, 8-8, and that's going to feel damn rough if you're 3D Max, who were 7-1 up.
Yeah, right. What happened to them?
Collapse. Utter collapse. And they shouldn't have even won that last round of the half, to be honest.
Really nice play, though. That's that defensive smoke. Your teammates trying to stay alive, providing some self-preservation. Great comms, great teamwork. I think he just walked the smoke. Not going to work out. Flashbang doesn't catch Zacher at all, but he certainly catches XSC on the other side. He's gone 10-12 after having an absolute heater of a start here on Dust2. Looking to drop the grenade as soon as he spots one. There it is. Nice nade. Doesn't do too much damage, fortunately, there for 3D Max. Going to set up a little A execution. The waterfall smoke towards spawn. Avangard set up with the second smoke. Another nice grenade coming in. Oh, that one definitely hits the mark. And in we go.
Diving down into spawn. Missed shot here from Zacher, but Starry is able to come in and make sure he keeps his teammate alive.
Oh, these nades have been ruthless.
Yeah, they have been cutting away a lot of their health. That bomb plant, though, is going to come in. So 3D Max securing some extra money on top. Should not really get anything else, though. And Starry's ensuring that. Body. 1 kill on the Deagle, but it is now a tie game.
7-1 to 8-8. 3D Max with the partial buy. Sounds like we've got a timeout coming up next as well. Money will be good. They'll have everything they need to resuscitate their chances here on Dust2. So, what's the money looking like for the CTs? Actually very good. Starry, 5 digits. Got AKs in spades here. Westmelon and Call Me Sue with the heavy artillery. No timeout called. Mac up. Long flash at the start. Trying to show some presence there. Looking for the aggro CTs. They've actually made it in towards lower. Speaking of aggro, there's Starry and Zaka causing chaos here. Body will go down. And a 3-on-3 ensues here. Molotov won't force the fight, but he's still willing to take it. But looks things here. Making a lot of noise.
Yeah. It's going to go down to Lucky. So advantage now for 3D Max. This round just basically started, Henry. We're already at a 3v2.
Yeah, very aggressive in the CTs, that's for sure. Can they convert the advantage, though? 3-on-2. Amelia. Curious. Trying to get some intel. XCs will park himself up and towards lower. Oh, spotted and still gets the kill.
Oh my god, okay. Amelia's going to be very happy about that. Bomb as well. Okay, well, this becomes a big problem for 3D Max. You've got to spend time going to get that bomb back. Mac is going to try and protect you as you do so.
And Amelia's got the AWP as well. He knows he's got the bomb there. They're going to be on high alert. Slowly have to try and
they're going to be paranoid about short because that's where Amelia got the kill from, right? But Amelia's made a really quick decision to rotate. Lucky. Oh, there's the shot. Flash is so important, but Amelia gets away. Couldn't get the kill, though. And now it's Call Me Sue locked in the B bomb site. 30 seconds to make a decision for 3D Max.
If they go A, it's round, and it looks like that's the case. Call Me Sue, far removed, but still going to give this a go. 2 versus 1. 2 healthy 3D Max players make their way in towards that A site. Still here, with reasonable time remaining. Bomb not even going to be planted just yet. Going to go for that long plant instead. Smoke down towards shorts. Got the kip. Flashing in HE. Smoke down towards a crossover. Call Me Sue actually slips in the nick of time. I think he gets Maka no problem.
Oh, he slipped through, sees the shadow. Yeah, there's no problem. Removes Maka without issue. Grenade's going to go towards Gandalf. That's lucky. Oh my god, Call Me Sue. 1v2. And that's going to be the lead taken by Lynn Vision. And yeah, it looked like 3D Max had all the advantages there. They should have been able to win that round, but Call Me Sue stepping up for the squad.
He finds the perfect timing there as well, but that smoke actually comes back to haunt them. They give him cover. They're checking CT spawn. Weren't aware of the possibility of him sneaking in there just before they planted. Picks his moment and times it to perfection. Takes down the AWP. Ascertains that the final player is towards Gandalf. Presses him with the HE grenade. Swings the fight. Hits a beautiful shot. Speaking of which, Zach opening things up will find body. And now we've got aggression. Relentless aggression in the CTs.
Okay, there we go.
Run into their demise, though. What a sequence that is from Ecstasies. Said he's the master of the AK-47. Shows some fine form there. Tagged up his Ecstasies, though. Heavy damage on the exchange. Surely around. They can convert here. 4 versus 3.
Yeah, it'll be their first T round. Had the advantage in the previous, couldn't win it. So I'm not counting out Lynn Vision. The one player up here on the A bomb side. That's got to be Zacher on the AWP. Got to be concerned about short and long. It's not a comfortable position to be in as the sole A defender. So you want Westmelon to come through and make the difference, and that's exactly what he does. Walking through the mid doors, taking Lucky down. Zacher spots the heads, running close. Just couldn't get another kill on the ramp. But Call Me Sue assisting through that smoke. Gravity fighting on, and again, Lynn Vision flip it in their favor. 3D Max cannot catch a break in this second half.
Unraveling at the seams here.
All right, well, we're getting the 3D Max we've seen yesterday.
Yeah, it was looking so promising. 7-1 up and now 10-8 down. You got this play as well. The double kill coming through, but still refusing to give in. Call Me Sue, spam through the smoke, finds a low HP player, gets himself a double. Oh, it is nice, boys. Very nice indeed.
Oh, wow. Yep, that impressive lung capacity as well.
Yeah, showing some character, showing some guts.
All right, well, tactical timeout here for 3D Max. They are struggling. That's 2 rounds in a row where they've had the advantage, and they lost it.
Yeah, morale's going to be low. Partial buy here, round number 19. Really nice mixture of traditional setups and aggressive plays. Catching 3D Max off time and time again. Recovering these deficits. Pushing every smoke. The analysts said they would fluster their opponents. They're certainly doing that.
Yeah, well, Vision are playing for the hope and the dream that they can get into the arena to play in front of their home crowd in Shanghai. We've got Westmelon mowing down Gravity. Su ready to shut down the rest of the attack. He does well to get a double. Mac is P250 and Flames take 2. And there is an opportunity available to win this round for 3D Max. It's still unlikely. You've got the advantage siding with Vision.
Both tagged.
Yeah, another dink coming in on that rifle. There's flashes available.
Yeah, almost zero chance of winning this. Nice smoke, but it is flooding through the window. You're not going to be able to hold the wall from the door here. Here comes a flash.
Oh my god, the lineup was there. Body only getting 1 though. Puts it all on the low HP of Mac at 15 health. And they now know where he is. He takes another bullet and eventually going down. So, well, retaken by Vision. And we've now got 11-8 ringing out on that scoreboard.
Good try, I suppose. Got the bomb planted on the partial buy, but the setup was too strong once again. Vision read it well. Player towards the back platform. Another tucked by the tunnel. Make light work of it. Almost recovered with the Tech-9s, but just didn't have the HP to work with there. The lineup towards the window is their only chance. It doesn't come to fruition. And now we're getting to the dying embers of Dust2. Vision running away with it. Not a single round posted. 8-4.5. 11-8 in return. And we're heading towards B Dinko. All 5 players here.
Yeah, I mean, Maui was talking about, do 3D Max have a plan B when their first gun rounds don't go well? Right now, nothing's happened.
So that is called the B execution out of spawn.
Yep.
And the CTs are more than ready for it. Good lord, they're at lower B.
Oh god, it's a fortress. And now the flanks as well. Westmelon, Su, first 2 kills for the defensive players. Now Gap in that door smoke blown open. 3D Max are surrounded, uncomfortable, about to be drowned out inside of the site. This is looking for map point for Vision on Dust2 from 7-1 to 12-8 down if 3D Max do not hold on to this post plan. Can they fend them off and hold the Wolves at the door?
They're in a decent position, even though it's a 4-3 against them. They have got the utility. They've bought some time on this C4. The retake will be coming in momentarily. Double flashes. It's going to be Mac 10. Finds the equalizing kill. 3-on-3, and they're calling it off.
Backing off right now, but that's only to get the flash in over the top. Waiting on that window play. Westmelon not getting much done, and finally, 3D Max is going to break through. And it did look very likely that Vision were going to win that round. They had so many players available and ready to defend that B bomb site.
Well, there we have it. Their first round on the board. Wasn't clean, wasn't comfortable.
Yeah,
got the orb as well. They have finally arrived on their T-side campaign. It looked like they were done for. CT's more than ready. 2 players in towards lower. Trying to sabotage their efforts. Got the opening kill on Maka as well. Locked them in towards the B bomb site, but he's had the utility to work with there. Multiple smokes and Molotovs. Bought enough time.
They've got to go on a run now, Henry, right?
Oh,
This has to be a run now for 3D Max. It can't be just sporadic round wins again and again. That was a direct call to hit the B bomb site. And now they've got to just spread out and go for it. And it's Body on the opener.
Look at the HP.
Yeah, low HP. Zacker's got to get out of there. Double dunk. Body and Lucky gone. And that is definitely a slam dunk. It's looking for map point now again for Vision.
What a grenade. Is this where it all comes crashing down for 3D Max? Looks like it might be. Su with the off angle. Finds Maka. The bomb goes down. Orb will recover.
At least 1 hit for XSEs, but still a player down here. B bomb site has no one in it. If they can get that bomb and get to the B site, then rounds back on XSEs. Whoa, just seen Amelia. Gravity, going forward into the CT fight, and what a recovery from 3D Max. This game is wild.
Okay, probably attack timeout for Vision now. Their money in the bin. Enough for 1 more buy, but concessions will have to be made. Zaka needs to decide if it's on the AWP or to drop a rifle.
3D Max could just snatch this right at the end. They've got an opportunity. I don't know how they recover this round, but Gravity just goes aggressive towards CT with that AK and comes out with both. Look at this. Yeah. Wild little transfer up towards that box.
Okay, it's starting to believe now. It is going to be the eco. Zaka purchases the AWP as mentioned, though.
All right, they're playing. They're literally allowing an 11-11. They're giving 3D Max the opportunity to tie the game. Okay, well, it's back on completely. 3D Max can be down and out throughout the whole second half, and all of a sudden, right at the end, find a little bit of life that is their second wind. And reopens the opportunity to win Dust2.
Wow. Spotty to open things up. They find the all-important target as well. The AWP is dropped. Unable to recover it. Looks like we have got 11-11. Make a wish, Lynn Vision. Taking the eco, though. Might as well save that AK. See whether they can find anything else. Very unlikely. That should call it off. Save the AK-47 if you can. But 3D Max arriving here on their T-side campaign just in the nick of time. Was looking pretty woeful. Couldn't convert the advantages, losing every clutch, every man advantage situation. Starry will take the AK into the next round. And who will be posting map point first? It was 7-1 in favor of 3D Max. Finally posting a few rounds in a row here. All started with the B execution where it looked like they had no chance. Some miracle rounds themselves here. Round number 23, we're going the distance no matter what. Maybe another overtime here at CAC. We've had plenty of them.
Tactical timeout. That's the first timeout for Lynn Vision.
Crazy.
Realizing that this is the all-important moment of the game. 11-11. Both teams with a solid buy. Ops present in the hands of Zacher and Maka. And Zacher has certainly been the better of the two. Mac had some early success in that first half. A big reason as to why 3D Max were so successful right out the gate on Dust2. But have 3D Max found enough life to get into a position to shatter the money of Lynn Vision at the final hurdle and give themselves a golden ticket to walk into Inferno with a map victory? 3D Max talked about as one of the teams that could win this entire event. And right now in an elimination game, possibly losing the opening map. Let's see how this round goes then.
Slow and steady here. No hyper-aggression from the CTs. Looking to pop open that smoke towards the double doors. Thinking better of it, though. Tucking the AWP away and towards the safety of the B bomb site. Maka opens things up. They've got that short control. But a B split looking likely. Bombing towards the upper tunnels. Smoke down towards CT spawn.
excl is lucky to get away with his life. He's running away to dodge any grenade that might follow up that damage. He's down to 11 HP. Not the start they were looking for. Zacher and Maka nearly go blow for blow in mid there. It's going to be a B hit from 3D Max.
Big nade.
Call Me Sue positions himself in the corner just out to that left side of the tunnels.
It's a good position.
Flank coming in from Amelia. All the way around T-spawn. Zacher, big shot. excl finished off. Rifle lines up two. Amelia racing on this flank now. His two teammates rotating in from CT up that B ramp. Trying to arrive to the bomb site. 3D Max, the player down, about to get flanked on. Util comes to the window, but they're already through. Westmela got into the bomb site. And Amelia got in behind. So the all-important round goes the way of Lynn Vision. And it comes down to round 24. Either overtime or Lynn Vision walk away with Dust2.
Will be stolen away at this point. Call Me Sue, we said it's a good position. Just so much damage, huge output there. 2 kills in the flank, as you mentioned. Perfectly timed. Amelia closing things out, finds map point first. Can they really do this, recover the 7-1 scoreline? Money's still absolutely fine here. Will be a full buy on either side of the server. Getting lower B fast this time. It's going to be a boost towards short, flashed off.
Good, yeah. Flash is really important. That would have been a great opener here for Lynn Vision. But instead, I have to call it off. Reassemble a boost, this time on the ledge.
Yeah, smoke down as well, but...
I couldn't see over it.
See.
All right, then. 3 Max have the mid control. We'll see how their progression up short goes.
Elimination on the line here at CAC. 3D Max, one of the hot favorites of the entire tournament. Now find themselves at map point. Need to win this round. A execution. 5 players towards short. Smokes are deployed. Starry with the palm tree flash. We know how powerful this is. Middle click. In it goes. Waiting for the prime opportunity. Not going to find him.
Up he goes and down he goes. This is an advantage now for 3D Max. 40 seconds left. Looking to fight forward into overtime. As they get into the bomb site, Lynn Vision have to retake if they want to close now. That shot will certainly help their affair. And 30 seconds as that bomb goes down. That timer increased. And body broken down to 8 HP. Maka also low. Up into the site. Emilia this time not able to find the crucial impact. And 3D Max drag us into overtime for this opening map. They don't want to let it go.
It's not clean, it's not pretty, but they get the job done. Solid hold there. On the attempted retake. Could have gone either way. Plenty of damage dished out. Lots of dinks found, but unable to find the closing kills. We go again. A second chance of glory here for 3D Max. They'll remain on the T side. Looked like they were down and out at one point, but a couple of tricky set pieces to set them up. Some retribution is available. Getting ready here. It's an opportunity to change things up for your Lynn Vision as well. Could go for a double orb setup in overtime just to make things up. Have one player in towards B. We'll see if they want to bring that out early. Here we go. First to 16. They have been very aggressive on the CT side as well, so unlikely to bring out the double sniper, but as the first, Westman are considering it. Not going to bring it out.
Well, money is not a problem. So at least you get buy round on buy round action heading into OT. See if 3D Max have figured things out. Their T side has been very weak. You know, not a lot has been working out for them. Just about limping through to this position. And his body. 1 for 1 early long. Gravity, not going to fight on as well. He gets in behind the blue bin. He'll re-smoke out that long corner. And retreat back into the safety of the longhouse with that 4v4 established.
Yeah, slight advantage for the C side here. Going to be going back in towards B, hoping they've got 3 players on the A side of the map. Call me Sue. A lot of pressure coming his way. Zaka can back up, but double doors will be smoked off momentarily. Courtesy of Lucky. And he actually gets in time. Good flash. Makes him uncomfortable. Who will be striking first? They've actually got out the tunnels here. Kunmi-Su can't strike. His teammate drops and no kills found. That's going to be round.
Yeah, there we go. 3D Max, a little bit more of their classic style, being able to crash down on the defenses as a squad and get all the essential entries. Now with Lynn Vision backing away. You know, it's overtime, but might as well just save if you're got AKs available and you're not going to win this one.
Yeah, absolutely true. Well, it's a 4-on-4. That long exchange, keeping Lynn Vision fixated on the A bomb side. Good call. Got him to B quickly, managing to breach the initial choke point in the tunnel. Missed orb shot. Molotov's down on the side. Kunmi-Su couldn't find anything. It's going to be 1-0. 3D Max back in the lead now, finally. Terrorists win. There we have it. AK will be saved with the M4. The 3D Max draw first blood. Maka has got that very nice B spawn if he wants to go for the initial pick. Doesn't look like he will. Oh, he's dropped the smoke. Maybe he does go for it. Go check out the platform early. Yeah, he's going to head over there.
Here's Body again, out long, entry kill goes the way of Body, and not only 1, but 2. It's now the AWP of Zacher trying to respond with at least a kill, and he just can't do it. Damn close, but not close enough as Lynn Vision fall to a 3v5.
Same again, exact same call, Dinko. This time with 2 kills to their favor.
And this time with no B bomb site defenders.
Yeah, really nice call. That's exactly what you want to see here on Dust2. Sure, body goes down, but his job was done. He got the double kill. In towards B they go, and Kormisu's the B player, right? So as soon as you get that nameplate come up the top right, you know B's clear.
I mean, this is more of what Maui was talking about that we see from 3D Max is being able to work on the fly, figuring out good rounds like this. You know, you get the initial long attack and making the decision to go back into the B bomb site, be so decisive about it. Extra sees them making the most of this flank. He's coming around the backside.
They didn't see him.
He can punish this, and they're going to start retreating back. Oh no, they're having a little look. They're arranging themselves, but it doesn't matter. It's going to be too late. Extra C's going to spot them just at the last second there as they try and exit the tunnels. He can be devastating here, trying to line them up. Easier said than done when the AWP peeks you. At least getting one. And they're going to send the AWP to try and challenge. And
Nice
Maka is going to bring him down, and now Westmelon, the last remaining player, sends the grenade forward, trying to hold them back. Keep your head down, Westmelon. He's getting attacked from all the angles, and last second, everybody goes down.
Significant kill. They'll still have money to buy, of course, but not going to be the perfect buy. All 5 players removed. His body completely blind on the second as well, I believe. Yeah. A stray bullet catches immediately up. Kormisu did answer back, but like we said, he's the B player. They knew the bomb site would be open. 2-0 3D Max. Final round of the first half. Maka patrols middle as Body tries his luck towards long once again. This time not as successful. Looking for their first round. Has to be 2-1. They know the orb's posted in towards middle. Pushed him back in towards CT spawn. They can isolate this fight now. Good smoke and response. Makes them uncomfortable. So I think they go for the A execution here. Mid to B smoke to keep those players entertained. Keep one down towards CT. In terms of the execution, they only have the one smoke, so...
See Zacher running back. Uh-oh, it's not actually a mid to B split. It's going to be a catwalk. And we've got Zacher going down straight away. Gravity. Brilliant work. Just destroying the defenders inside of the A side. XOC's taking a risk going through that CT smoke and coming out on top of Kormisu. So that was an advantage for Lynn Vision. It's now map point for 3D Max. Once overtime is hit, this T side's looking fantastic.
Oh, absolutely. It's night and day, isn't it?
Yeah, it's just more classic 3D Max.
Just getting that basic long control, finding an advantage, finding positional control on the map, and then executing towards B. It worked so many times. This time losing the initial play in the form of Body towards long, but still didn't drop a single player. Great playing towards the A side. Gravity goes huge there in the final round of the first half. Triple kill for him. And one round will do it. Sure, bit of a bumpy road here to success, but should be enough to win the map now on their opponent's pick of Dust2. Lynn Vision displaying some great character, some tenacity, recovering that 7-1 deficit, taking us to overtime, but feels like we might be done here. Just one round required. Can 3D Max find the all-important last round? Only double overtime available to Lynn Vision as we get ready for the second half here. Can they hold on? It was that CT side where they were doing their best work as well.
I think is going to be pretty happy that his teammates have just, his squad's just figured it out. You know, they just got back on track in the nick of time. 3 opportunities to close out here in overtime for the side of 3D Max.
See if they can do it and go. It's going to be a long, arduous journey. Planning 3-0, but that's a good start. Maka found creeping in towards lower B. A pop shot through the smoke. Leads into an early advantage here. 5-on-4.
Oh, lucky. No secret, he's just picked up the AWP. Might be a quicker execute here for Lynn Vision as they look to progress up catwalk. Molotov onto the short ledge. They're going to smoke their own molly and just go. Lucky with that picked up AWP, still finding impact. Gravity waiting at Goose. And he's just going to hold down his position for the time being. Minute 5.
They can flash him in.
Yeah, here goes Gravity. And there goes Amelia. Lucky. Not exactly known to be an AWPer. But he's landed an important shot here. His teammate Gravity is gone, and they couldn't really continue to support the players in the bomb site. So it comes down to a retake. Zacher, he's having a round here. Started off with the opener, hits a great one here on Lucky. And now Exorcist and Body trying to close out the map. 2v3 here in overtime. Can Exorcist do it inside of the smoke? Goes out, there's a free one, turns and finds him in the back. But Call Me Sue will keep this game going for just a little bit longer.
Oh, that was such excellent work there from Exorcist. Navigating his way through the smokes, gets the backstab in. Double kill found for the 1v1. Couldn't isolate the duel in time. It is going to be Lynn holding on, courtesy that opening kill through the smoke right here. So unfortunate for Maka. Slamming your desk at that one. Gravity goes down. Looked like they did enough to win this round, but Zacher hit some ridiculous shots. Some fortune favoring Lynn. No initial damage on the cross, but it was damn close. 2 rounds to go now. Smoke down long doors. They're going to potentially breach. They've got the flashbang set up. Yeah, they're going to go for it.
Oh, you be careful. You're fumbling with nades right now. Gonna hear all that presence of utility flying out of long. And Maka is the one to challenge back from CT. Lucky. His reaction to the lack of long control is to push up short.
You see Maka find success in this position. The flashbangs they've been throwing haven't been catching him. They'll throw it again. Surely they've learned their lesson. Run boost.
Oh,
actually works out.
Yeah, gets him off the angle. Now they can start moving up with their newfound space at long. Cross smoke, going to be landing. Body making the most of this little timing to hop up onto short. Exorcist keeps his head down. He was the play with huge impact in the last round. This time picked away by Zacher through the smoke. Lucky's flank at long. He started pushing Cat much earlier in this round, and now he's starting to strike, getting his team back into this. Great flashbang and fantastic damage through the smoke as well here on Amelia. That should be enough, Henry, to close out this map. 3D Max get it done. A 16-13 win from the Frenchman. It looked touch and go. They had a 7-1 start on Dust2, watched it all crumble away, but right at the end, they figure it out in overtime.
Bunch of lazy script writers at this event. We've only got one kind of game for you. It's the game where the underdog looks to be doing very well, and then they're...
Let's go.
Welcome back to the CS Asia Championships 2025. We've got Lynn versus 3D Max fighting for survival in the competition. 3D Max one map up after an overtime victory on Dust2. Now we move to their map pick, considered their best map they've got in the pool, Henry. They've got to have a better day today than they did yesterday.
You would hope so. One of the hot favorites of the entire tournament. Great run at EPL, making it to the playoffs. Heavy favorites. Coming to this series, they were 7-1 up, and it wasn't comfortable. Talked about his decoy a few times, trying to flush out that harmful position. Westmeller notes it, though. It's going to be a B execution. We've got smokes down towards CT and coffins. Molotov for new boxes and first oranges, so a full-on assault here. Smoke goes down in response, flashes to come over, Dinko, and we are off to the races momentarily. They'll pop that smoke open, and in we go.
There's 3 defenders here on this side of the map right now, but the first fights begin. It's going to be Call Me Sue and Westmelon combining together in a blue wall of kills in the kill feed. 3D Max do not get through.
Well, they had all the correct intentions there, all the protocols to deal with that smoke, but it doesn't work out at all. Not a single kill found, no bomb planted. And back to the drawing board, I'm afraid. Flashbang's not super effective, but the USP certainly was. Westmelon gets a double on entry. Amelia swinging in from CT as well. And there we have it. Probably a full eco here. Not a single kill found. Not the start they were looking for. It was looking quite promising. They had all that banana control. Unable to do anything with it. So Glocks only. Not even going to try and bleed this round out. Just straight at the guts of middle. Round towards the outside. Can they find it? One kill. Maybe they can. Running out of bullets here. There it is. Bomb down.
Bomb loose on the ground, and body now about to be offered up. We've got Emilia coming around the backside with the MP9 to secure it. So 2-0 start for Lynn Vision. They'll get into the buy round quite quickly here. This 3D Max will have all rifles available to them immediately. Took a while for that T side to get going for 3D Max on Dust2.
Yeah, it really did. Was looking pretty good towards the end, though. Overtime was very convincing. See if they can bounce back. The full eco only got one kill, but here come the AKs. A couple of Galils. Lynn Vision trying to hold on here, trying to establish themselves a nice start. Can't afford a 7-1 deficit again. Gravity towards the balcony position. One player noted. HE's exchange, no real damage as of yet. CT's retreat to a defensive crossfire mentality. Speaking of which, we do have a bit of aggression over towards Banana. We have got Lucky with full control. Seeing if anyone dares peek over. The retake utility comes in, though, and it's going to be XC's, the AK Master, opening things up.
Okay, here's aggressive play. That is kind of wild from Emilia, just walking out of the long smoke. Gravity's going to be a little bit tilted about that. But it's going to be an A finish here for 3D Max. Flash off the chimney, that 3/4 smoke tossed out. And they're still sort of limping forward through top mid, not committing just yet. Raging forward, and they can wrap around long. So that is going to cause the library player of Emilia to go back over towards the archway. And he's actually missed the timing to spot them cross. So they've all made it on that long wrap. And all the pressure now mounts for Zacher, who holds the pit against what is going to be 4 players, as Emilia has made the wrong read. He's going over to the B-bomb site to stack it up, but here they come. 3D Max, they've only got one player to find, and they found him immediately.
Well, that's round. We all know how Inferno plays out. Unfortunate timings there for Lynn Vision. First gun round lands firmly in favor of 3D Max. Initial exchange towards top of middle, 4 versus 4, but unable to get that intel. They'd already crossed by the arch, and then Zacher, isolated, does manage to get a chance at a kill, but taken down by the Galil.
Yeah, a couple of interesting points from the desk there before this game started. One of them more macro, the other one micro. I mean, the micro one talking about XC's individual ability and how good he is in figuring out how to be involved in the mid to late round, make the most out of awkward situations when shit hits the fan, really. And he has to play in and around smokes and become the standout X-Factor player. Definitely seen that towards the end of Dust2. Now, from the macro perspective, I mean, yesterday, their Inferno was maybe tunnel visioned, as Maui put it, running towards Dumao and Lato. Hoping to see a more balanced approach from the T side today for 3D Max. Not bad for their first buy.
Certainly not. We want to see this one go the distance. It's an elimination game after all. We've had nothing but overtimes today, it feels like. Will this one deliver once again? 3D Max with the advantages now, but multiple weapons saved. Lynn Vision certainly fully equipped. One concession in the form of Konwisu have to go down to the FAMAS. They are going to send 3 players over towards B at the start. They're going to try and find some initial grenade damage. Oh, they've actually naded themselves.
Westmelon,
Not
dead.
ideal.
Ripped open, got spilled, and Maka to the opener in Banana. Oh my god! The full artillery thrown at Emilia, but he's still standing.
Yeah, it's an airstrike. A little bit awkward there for Lynn Vision, nading themselves. He would have been dead either way, but not the way you want to go down. 5-on-4 advantage. 3D Max towards the end of Dust2 are very good at converting these. Now the decision has to be made. Do you stack toward the A site? Yep, that is going to be the call. A gamble. If they go towards B, they'll just give it up.
.45 on the clock with his B execute coming in. They're going to find out, hey, no one's home.
No, no one at all. Did they overcook it though?
Nah, they don't go back A. There's way too much utility being committed to this B-bomb site. They're going to go in, a blanket of fire coating the B-bomb site floors, and now Ecstasy is punishing from the lurk position. Emilia and Call Me Sue go down. You thought for a second Ecstasy's might be good enough to get away with a flick up onto Zachar in the balcony as well. But that'll end up being a second round for 3D Max. As soon as the guns have come out, it's 2 rounds in a row.
Very convincing. Wanted to save their weapons, but Ecstasy's makes it very expensive. Lucky with a nice shot.
Oh, this is huge as well. You wanted the huge save. You have 4 players attempting the save call. Ecstasy's takes 2 of them away. Now Starry's suddenly the only one left. And there's no money really for Lynn Vision. We're looking at a very likely lead being taken for 3D Max.
Terrorists win.
Well, well, well. The open B bomb site. The exit kills found and delivered. Starry saved the M4, but this begs the question now, do they want to fully invest? It will be up by there. It wouldn't be terrible, but this opening gambit certainly was. Nading themselves. That's an early 5-on-4. Round was already over at that stage. Unable to save much. So what's the plan? What's the call? They are going to take the eco. A little bit messy out of spawn, but see what they can do with the USPs. There is going to be a deagle in the hands of Call Me Sue. Deep smoke down towards middle. I assume they have some flashes to try and swing on this. Stacking towards B, though. It's a perfect read. Gravities wants to help himself towards middle. Calling for the boys to make their way over. USPs won't be able to do anything about this. Nice little spray down. So 5-on-3. Flashbang comes over. Lucky spotted. Wants to try and get out of here. Getting supportive utility thrown. They've confirmed that A is completely open. The remaining players, they might even just delay the plan to try and find this M4. Just making sure all the gaps have been plugged. No one home.
No. That seems to be a very common thing we're saying now, and really 3D Max walking into the right bomb site every time. It's going to end up being a 3-2 lead. Starry, might as well just hang on to the M4 again. And, you know, if you're going to lose the pistol and the follow-up, this is the best outcome. Pull out the gun rounds, find 3 in a row, and really start to get going on your T side.
They will save that M4, but that's about it. 3 in a row, 3D Max looking comfortable, building up a huge reservoir of cash as well. An extra $3,500 per player. Already got stacked bank accounts as well, so they are looking good for the rest of this half. See whether they can keep going, keep applying that pressure. Took the full eco to Lynn Vision. Can afford the AWP if they really want it. I think they probably will. So Zachar will purchase in. But 3D Max starting to stretch their legs here. Their map pick. Lost the pistol convincingly as a clean sweep for Lynn Vision. Full eco on the second round, but been nothing but one-way traffic since then. Can they post their first gun round here? Lynn Vision looking to strike back. Top mid smoke goes down, removes the vision for the CT sniper. Going for that banana control once again. Exchange of utility, quick boost on towards the half wall. He fancies this. Soundkey giving away.
Well, decent grenades trying to slow them down. It's bullets that will be most effective though, as Wes Mellon
Wow.
peeking into the fight against Maka. An important trade from Gravity, and look at the X factor of Exorcist making his move. Oh my god, okay, Exorcist. That is a huge opening. Zachar coming back, and Exorcist! Decapitations all over this A bomb site. That's it. Nothing you can do about that.
Unbelievable. What a play from Exorcist. No, there's so much carnage going on towards B. Helps himself to the quad side and finds some beautiful shots there, especially towards the apartments. Did not have the advantage in that fight. Quick flick up, finds the AWP as well towards Library. Stunning display of skill.
That's Exorcist literally winning a round on his own. So, fantastic work. 4-2 now. devastating start here for Vision. Just getting styled on. That shot on the balcony, man.
Yeah, completely destroyed. Well, that's a backbreaker of a round. Probably going to find Westmelon as well.
Oh, absolutely nothing.
Oh, dear. Well, back to the drawing board. It's partial buy territory again. You can buy like a Hero M4, I suppose. But 3D Max are dominating the battlefield since the gun rounds began. 0-2 down, now 4-2 up. So I'm assuming we'll see a little bit of investment here. Maybe an M4 with some PT50s.
Yeah, Coach Gum getting on the mic, not happy with how his teammates have started out this map, and hopefully he can bring something to their attention to get the CT side going, to get this defense running. Right now getting run over. Well, I think that previous round from Ecstasy is going to have Vision paranoid about the lurk. Ecstasy has delivered a lot of impact from that lurk role already. You know, he a couple of rounds ago, he was the player to take down 2 in the 4-man save. This round, obviously winning the round when things are going a little bit sour towards the B-bomb site. So, a couple of variations in the impact that Ecstasy has been able to exhibit over on the A-lurk. We've got Lucky coming up here, and the investment is into an M4 in the hands of Starry and Call Me Sue with a UMP. They've got that swing now with both of those invested weapons coming in to attack this banana attackers. Oh my goodness, body.
Wow.
Handling the pressure in the end. It got a little bit messy, but in the end, it will be 3D Max only losing 1 player.
Yeah, Lucky had the A4 instead of the A1S. Those extra bullets worth their weight in gold. Amelia not in a great position. Gravity will find him. Clean finish.
Okay. Starting to get a little bit worrying now for Vision, isn't it, Henry?
Yeah, the rounds are looking very clean, very convincing. Now have the AWP once again. Have a chance at a gun round here, but in terms of the individual skill, the teamwork, every facet of the game seems to be landing in favor of 3D Max right now. 5 in a row. Money very strong, as you might imagine. Barely taking any casualties on these victories. No clutches required. And off we go again. Where's your position? Zaka holds all the apartments here. It's going to be Mac up, trying to open things up, and open up he shall.
Yes, he will. No problem there. 5v4. Vision hoping this apartment setup nets them a kill, and it's not too far off there for Zaka, but really needed that one.
They are in the flow state right now. Everything going in their favor. Gravity seems to detect this play.
Emil, what? Oh, God. Emilian's going to be so tilted. Oh, 3D Max are just destroying them. Throwing the towel. This is just one-sided as hell.
Yep. Everything taken away from them. Maximum loss bonus. Sure, they're delaying the planting because they want to hunt.
No mercy. None.
Oh, call me Sue. You ain't long for this one, I'm afraid.
We're coming for you. And there's one out from the site.
Oh.
And here we go.
Not even a hunt.
No, not much. Just straight up fight at range like that. And it's 3D Max continuing to rack up rounds on this T side. Can get into the territory where there literally is just not enough done from the defense to even have a second half. This is just so unfortunate for Amelia. Very frustrating, I'm sure. And then Lucky, just killing everybody. Another half buy for Vision. Now they're all scrambling, trying to figure out what they want. Look how late out of spawn they are. Right, this is so unorganized.
It's not looking great. Partial buy is going to have a mixture of SMGs. Need to steal one of these rounds away to bring this half back to life. It is a T-sided map, and that's a good start.
Okay. Quick upgrade into the AK. Can Starry do something special here? Yes, he can. Out of the bedroom, into the mid-kill. Going back to try and find Gravity.
Well, the heist is on.
Nice spot him at the bridge, actually. Look at that. Okay, Starry. Oh, he's killing everybody. 3 kills towards the A-bomb site. Starry showing a little bit of star power, and well, we've now got Lucky and Body in a 2v5. Surely there's no way Vision messed this one up.
No, it looks like it's under control. That should do it. Nice work. Starry, the UMP to open things up, gets 2 further kills with the AK-47. We said they had to steal that round away, and they certainly did. Round 10 coming up next. Lynn Vision back online here. 6-6 still available. A couple of AKs within their ranks now as well. Won't have the luxury of the AWP. I say that. They purchased it in the last second here. So is this where they're activated? Did that inspire the rest of the troops here? Gravity goes with the MAC-10. He does this a lot. And in terms of the helmet situation, Westmelon and Amelia without them. So, sure, he has 10k Dinko, but he's trying to pick up the pace here. See if he can find one.
Very comfortable playing with the MAC-10. He's called a quicker play towards the A-bomb side.
Starry
They're charging through the apartments. It's Starry again, melting them down. Shooting them through the painting on the wall. And Starry with 2. Radiating success as he goes back in for a 3rd kill. Starry with back-to-back rounds, 1 off his back. And we've got Maka going in through the archway. And he's going to be toppled by Colmy Sue. And that's going to be a 4th round here for Lynn Vision. Now, you like the idea, but Starry not allowing them out of the apartments.
Wow. What a return to form. Down but not out, that's for sure. Starry with that aggressive position on the radiator. He's got the hot hand right now. And it's the penultimate round of the first half. All of a sudden, this game is back on. It felt like they were dead in the water.
Very much so. I mean, this is kind of similar to how Dust2 started, right? Where 3D Max racked up a 7-1 lead, and then the Vision start coming back into the game and control it right up until the end of regulation.
4 AKs. AWP as well. Retake utility. Double grenades, hoping the CTs would be trying to reclaim control.
This is maybe where you want to go back to the point that Maui brought up earlier about the fact that 3D Max were kind of tunnel visioned on one idea of just ramming the bomb side of Dumao and Lato. You got to learn from that and avoid Starry while he's got the hot hand. Chill him out. Go back to B.
Here we go.
And they're going into that B setup now. Westmelon going to be playing at the new box. And Lucky and Gravity come in with the 2 entries.
Yep, job done. Can't recover these rounds. Exorcise locks the back door. Amelia has no idea. Might as well go for it. It's the last round next. You have the cash, but the AKs, very important on the defense. Going to be Starry holding on to his. What a recovery to his game he is having. Gets another double kill here. Total's going up to 10 and 4. But the scoreline reads 7-4 in favor of 3D Max. Doesn't really matter if Zach goes down. Trying to contain. Just playing the stats really at this point. Holding onto the AK would be great for Starry. Gets himself another kill. Ridiculous output in the last 3 rounds. But 3D Max, it's a hollow victory. In the end, it was looking so promising. Lose a lot of players, but as we mentioned, last round, either way, more than enough to fully invest here. Residual cash for days. But 4 rounds is enough. Can they make it 5?
Keeping the 5 AKs out here, 3D Max. We're going to use rifles to the bitter end. Maka, Molotov ready. He's about to be swung on by the Westmelon. And Maka goes down first in Banana. Quite easy that for the opening kill for Lynn Vision. They're going to hold on to it. Not getting treaded out immediately.
Good damage with the HE, but the advantage firmly sits with Lynn Vision right now, refusing to give up this control. They've got the half-wall smoke down. 3 players here towards B. Man advantage. And maybe a spam coming in from Westmelon. Already got that opening kill. Gets himself a couple more.
Yeah, another... I mean, pretty much all these rounds for Lynn Vision on the rifles have been one individual stepping up with a huge multi-kill. You know, you had Starry in 2 rounds in a row, and then this round's Westmelon. But, you know, it's not a pretty CT side from Lynn Vision, but the fact that you get 5 out of it, combined with a good start, you know, the first 2 rounds of play, you're going to be happy that you've got this at least. Got to be worried about Exorcist, though. Has been looking very sharp. Don't want to give him too many chances, even with 30 seconds left. There's another headshot. Haven't activated that flank yet from A. They give him a lot of respect. They're backing off. He's got 11 HP, so I'm not going to be winning this. Zacher should be dropping him, but he won't. Runs away from that AWP. Knows he's got a 1v1 fight on this B-bomb site, but nice reposition from Amelia out to the ruins. There's a lot of angles he has to worry about, and yeah, he's going to plant in the open. Amelia's going to go up, confirm it. A 5th round collected here for Lynn Vision.
I mean, that's pretty par for the course. 5 rounds on the CT side, it's not a bad outing, considering what it was looking like. Starry bringing this team back to life, resuscitating them almost with that UMP play. Actually looks like a pretty decent and serviceable half.
Yeah, and then Westmelon obviously getting the last round of the half here just from his banana success. So, yeah, I mean, they're not going to be too happy in general of how the CT side looked. For most of that, they were just outplayed. But winning the pistol and the follow-up round, and then your individuals winning you 3 gun rounds.
Well, they've looked very good on the pistols at times.
Well, could be a nice way to close the gap here to kick off this second half.
Looking down at the notes.
And this is for elimination. Lynn Vision are 1 map down in this series as a Chinese squad playing in Shanghai. It will mean a lot to them to get into the arena. This is a team that were making huge runs at the Austin Major. They obviously stepped up at that time of year. Haven't necessarily been able to keep that momentum up. As Maui was highlighting on the desk, not even the best Chinese team really. It's about 65% of the time TYLOO beat them in the head-to-heads. You don't want to go out here. Not today.
No, certainly not. Same story with 3D Max. Map to the good. Felt like Inferno was a lock-in. But all of a sudden, it's getting uncomfortable, and the pistol is very important. They're on the CT side now. Gravity with the dual elites. And an opening kill. Westmelon will find it. Body isolated as well. Doesn't feel comfortable. The P2000 not connecting. Can he make up for it? Oh, they're surrounding him. He's done for. Gets out towards the boiler room. Does get the intel at the very least, but these shots to start landing. They go towards the apartments, knowing that the CTs are fixated towards that mid position. Body doesn't seem like the weapon for the job here. First kill, not bad at all. Maka fighting back, and all of a sudden the round coming to life. Bomb goes down towards quad. 4 versus 2. Gravity found out.
Westmelon and Zacher now 2v3. Not completely unwinnable here.
No, certainly not.
Gotta give him respect, 3D Max. Oh no, Westmelon just peeks out of the balcony. Ecstasy's gonna be a little bit annoyed at the fact that he was completely exposed there. His teammate Body now hopping up on the truck. A 2v2 with 50 seconds left. Bomb's been recovered. Get out of there.
Oh, this makes things very uncomfortable now. They have to respect it.
They're faking it, and it's worked. Maka has to rotate, leaving Body alone. And now he's starting to move as well. Uh-oh.
No.
Diving out of the pit, Body spots them. Gonna be calling Maka to race back. But that's conceded the bomb plant at a minimum, and they've got to smoke up for Moto.
All of a sudden, the round falls to pieces. Almost no chance of winning it. They've got a smoke of their own. But my God, Mac is so far away. Finally arrives. They've got a 10-second defuse ahead of them as well. Perfectly cool pistol here, Lynn Vision. Mid-rounding them. Tapping the bomb. Doesn't follow, there's any hope. No time to even defuse anymore. It's going to be Westmelon. They have to just hold it, hope for the best here.
Oh my God, they're just holding it, knives out. Going for the swing, going for the slash. It's down to the seconds. Oh, what? Last second. 3D Max clutch it up. Literally milliseconds in it, 0.3.
That's insane. I didn't think they even had time to defuse.
That is crazy. Good protection as well, making sure they allowed that defuse to be stuck, and that is going to be devastating for Lynn Vision. They worked so hard to get back into that pistol round. This is how it started. Look at all the early success of 3D Max.
All of a sudden, though, it fell in favor of Lynn Vision, holding off those rotations, getting the smoke down, recovering the bomb, feigning the B rotation. I don't know how they recover this round. They just have to stick the defuse down, trust in Body to deliver the goods. He gets a reload in. Huge sigh of relief. My God, it doesn't get much closer than that. Milliseconds to spare. And you're going to see a 4-spy for sure. One of the most difficult rounds to hold on to. CT side Inferno against the 4-spy. Rarely do we see teams convert this one. They have got a decent amount of rifles, 4 of them. And this could be it. Can LynVision bounce back? A lot of util. Not really focusing on the firepower. Suggests we'll see some sort of execution here. Smoke down towards top middle of the star. Molotov towards the barrels. Deep smoke in the CTs. Willing to challenge it as well. So, actually a bit of vision there. Good opening grenade.
It's going to be lucky.
Get out of there.
Yeah, make sure you dodge that. Don't get traded out. Hold the 2-man advantage. And LynVision, this force buy, not off to the best of starts whatsoever. This could be the ideal start to the second half for 3D Max. You had a 7-5 lead. You win the pistol. And if you break the force buy, you've got a full eco coming up next to go up against. You're looking at 10 rounds already on the board.
Well, well, well. Smoke down outside. Trying to hold off the rotations here. They know damage has been done towards Banana. Round not necessarily said and done. We have got Lucky and Body calling for rotations. A Gravity to bolster the B defense. It's going to be enough. They only have 1 flashbang remaining though, so there is a chance this falls apart. Lucky's low. Holding the flashbang in hand here. Final commitment comes through. Gravity will have to go for the wide swing and hope he times it well. It's a low HP player that's exposed and funneled into the open.
Nice shot from Starry. That's going to be Lucky. Going down, Body and Gravity. 2 quick kills back from the CT side, though, and it leaves Zacher fighting on. Let's see how much damage he can do in the final 15 seconds. And the answer to that is nothing else. So, 9-5 it is.
Should be 10.
Yeah, it should be. You can get maybe a couple of upgraded pistols again here for LynVision, but that's all, really. 10 rounds for 3D Max that quickly. They're going to be happy about that.
Yeah, 10-5. Going to invest lightly here. We said they had to steal away a round in that first half. Ignited their prospects with the apartments play. Sure, they have some upgraded pistols, but no real Kevlar out there. Zacher got the P250 and helmet, limiting his chance of the AWP. And, whoa, XCs can hear them coming towards him. Looking for the big spray down now. HE grenade to seal the deal. Running out of bullets. Still making light work of it. USP has to be drawn. Needs the backup from his teammates. Not going to arrive in time. It's Starry looking for the double. You don't have to swing it. Don't give him another one. He gets the M4, but it needs to be reloaded.
Goes the Deagle, and then he just gets overwhelmed. Exorcist does so well there.
Yeah.
That's crazy. It looked like he was going to run out of bullets, get overrun, overwhelmed. But he doesn't panic. He's very accurate. 10 rounds are secure with 4 players stand up for 3D Max, so the money is looking very healthy over there for the defense, which means LynVision, not only you've got to win this round, but you're also going to have to deal with a bye in the next. So they're going to have to come back in the hard way.
Well, that's what we saw in Dust2. There was 7-1 down. Took us to overtime. A recovery in this first half as well. Yet to really get a good start in this series. Elimination on the line. Defensive smoke down to extinguish that Molotov. Seeing that become very meta right now. Throwing that from spawn.
Yeah.
Mid-attack coming in, but Exorcist, he gets the jump up. Got to swing around.
And then the jump on the top mid player as well. So it's Call Me Sue down, but the trade comes in. Amelia races after that.
So 4-4. Best chance they've had in some time, but Lucky with the wall bang through the edge of the arch finds Amelia.
Starting to get a little wild now for LynVision. Going through smokes, taking big risks.
Yeah, they're hoping they can just find a gap. Rupture the defense here. Macca didn't spot them towards quad, so there is a slither of hope here. Trying to thread the needle. Zacher. Oh, doesn't get the kill, but should be able to get on the follow-up. The fact it's not quick, though, means you are going to be traded out, and it's a lovely shot there from Lucky. 1 round away from series point, elimination point for LynVision.
Yeah.
And it's a partial by territory. It's tactical timeout for sure. Exorcist. If he doesn't get flashed there, it's a really clean opener, but couldn't find the smoke in time. Doesn't matter, all the same. Starry found out by Macca. And like I said, if you get a clean kill here, it's a different story because the trade won't come in as quickly. And yeah, a couple of hero AKs, hoping they can keep the dream alive here. This is the miracle round now required.
Oh,
Okay.
Maka looking down mid. Not going to grab the opener. Lucky goes for a double dip here for 3D Max. He doesn't find a kill either. So Vision at least able to stay alive with 5 players from the get-go. And now they're looking for their reaction, their opportunity through top mid. Zacher going into the fire. It's Call Me Sue. Take him down in response. And a 4v4 as they try and wrap the A site. Success here for Lynn Vision.
Needed this. Picking up the pace. Causing chaos where they thrive. Nothing to do but save here. 3D Max finally give it their first round in the second half. And keeps Lynn Vision in this game for now. Huge injection of cash. They'll have some decent buy rounds coming up. Money's not out of control on the CT side as well, so they need to string a couple together, but they will break the back of 3D Max financially. Well, there we have it, pushing up towards the quad. Splitting from the apartments, running through those smokes. Mac 10s and Deagles. The hero AK of Call Me Sue finds a couple. And the bomb to go off. Would have liked to have saved that M4, but not going to be the case. Looks like he'll be absolutely fine, though. 3D Max more than enough to reinvest.
Yeah, they do. It's got to break this one if you're Lynn Vision. Then you can start thinking about a real comeback.
Well, well, well.
Yes, indeed.
Tension mounting here.
Mac has got the AWP out. Surely that's the difference maker when he starts get going here on the CT side.
A couple rounds away from glory. Can they close it out early? Put this one to bed.
Yeah. You don't want to get too sweaty at this point. I want to make sure it's nice and easy.
Alleviate the tension they're feeling right now. But we do know Lynn Vision, a team that never gives in.
Yeah.
Always fights back.
Always. Every time. And it's going to be Call Me Sue. Walking away the light of Lucky. So an opening kill for Lynn Vision. You love to see it if you're a fan of the comeback. First step in the right direction. Maka. This is the player that can make the difference, though. Remember that. But Zacher, of course, is going to miss the shot. And Maka also missing a shot. So quite even on that. Here's the long wrap around the side. And Mac is going to turn considerate. Exorcist coming out on top.
Oh!
Maka, he's going to miss his. But Call Me Sue goes down low HP. Starry descending down from the balcony and through the sky. He will still find Exorcist. Gravity and body on the rotation over now.
They've got 2 smokes available here, but Starry doesn't want any of that nonsense. He wants to take the jewels, but he goes down. 2 versus 1. Amelia playing behind said smoke. 76 HP. No further utility. Needs to isolate these jewels, bring it down to 1 versus 1 quickly.
Oh, yeah, there's the first one from Amelia. Low HP finished off his gravity. And you thought 3D Max had map point. You thought they had series point, but Amelia decides to step up and break the money. And we surely see a lot more play now, thanks to that immediate clutch.
Oh, we absolutely do. This one could go the distance. Amelia finds the clutch. Breaks them financially. Have to take the eco here. Couple of rounds in a row. Keeps the dream alive. We've seen overtimes all day. Can they really take us all the way once again? So we're going to start with just 5-7s. No Kevlar. 1 smoke. USP for Maka as well. So feels like a foregone conclusion. That 3D Max give this one away. It would take something unbelievable. Some noise towards the balcony position. Dropping down is Starry. Really saves the day in that first half. Got them in this position where they might actually be able to do something with this. 3D Max have not sealed the deal as of yet. Open B bomb site. 5-man stack. Clean spray down. 11-8 confirmed.
It's going to be 5-7 at gravity. That's really the only thing we're talking about. Mac is going to go down the apartments. And it's just looking like a formality. You want to keep everybody alive if you can. Body's going to make sure that isn't a clean sheet for Lynn Vision. I think it is 1 kill.
Yeah, Body should be taken down momentarily as well. Holds towards the apartments now. Hoping to find anything on the ground. Any upgrades, any util, anything. But 11-8, this one starting to feel uncomfortable. Bomb will go off. No one hunting, no real reason to do so. But the game is back on. It looks so clean for 3D Max. The second half has been nothing but one-way traffic until the partial buy victory towards the quad side. The explosion in towards the A side. Mac 10s, Deagles doing the heavy lifting. The Hero AK closing things down. But money back in their favor. Round 20. Feels like 3D Max slowly but surely shrinking here in the elimination game. Could we really see the third map? Train will be the decider if required. The job is not done yet. Faster paced Inco. Trying to get up towards middle.
Here we go, LynVision showing a little bit of confidence, a little bit of life. It's Maka to thin the herd straight away. Westmelon down, Exorcise, here we go. This is the kind of play he loves to make. Getting through the smoke, hunting down Starry, and a two-man advantage for 3D Max in search of series point again. It would require a 3v5 recovery here for LynVision. And Call Me Sue goes down to make it a 2v5. Zacher, now the last remaining player left. They know exactly where he is in this AWP. They're starting to swarm him.
Yeah, the bomb's down as well. Sure, might be able to get one, but a nice little off angle there for Gravity. Elimination point now. 4 in a row required. Trying to change up the pace there. Some disruptive play. Straight up middle, but Maka ready for it. Hits that first shot. Exorcise, cheeky play through the smoke as well. Timed it to perfection, and Lucky gets the double kill. Gravity to close things out here. Surely that's enough.
Yeah, third and final timeout being used here for LynVision. Elimination on the line in China. A dream of staying alive and perhaps playing themselves into the playoffs themselves. Well, seem to be dead. This is a team that had a good year so far. Some of their best performances yet. But at an event like CAC, where they really would have hoped they would stand up and show their level. Disappointing loss to an MIBR that looked very weak. 13-4 in the opening game. That's got to feel like a winnable match that they wish they could get back. And they beat GamerLegion 2-1 in a best-of-3. Now coming up against one of the strongest squads we've got at the competition. It is LynVision running up through Banana. Broken by Body, and surely that is it.
You can't even justify running through the smoke anymore. Body wants more. Surely you call it off. You've done so much. Oh, now you're tempting fate. The boost is there.
Oh my god, Body with the flash assist gets himself one. Nearly a second. If he had bullets left in the AK, he had multiple kills right there. Starry left alone, 1v5, and this is the end of LynVision.
Yeah, it's a real shame. Another Chinese team losing today. This one more significant though, as Starry, last play remaining. The hopes and dreams of LynVision removed. Silent drop. Impressive.
Nailed it.
But that's it.
10 out of 10 on that one. But needs to peek into the open. Starry looking for follow-ups.
Oh,
no.
Boys, what are you doing?
A 1v5 to keep his team alive.
What are you doing?
The silent drop into follow-up kills, and now 3D Max take a breather. They realize
Throwing again.
Starry has earned their respect.
All he had to do was watch the bomb.
Oh, Starry takes one big
Use
breath.
the smoke.
Grenade goes over the top. It's going to be Maka going down low, and finally, Starry is finished off. LynVision eliminated from the competition. A disappointing run from the Chinese squad. 3D Max stay alive. They've got a match with Virtus.pro for that last chance through Group A, and looking forward to seeing if they can do it, because 3D Max a lot better today.
A lot better, but still some cracks in the veneer. LynVision out, of course, that's the real talking point. So I guess we'll start there in the end.